Is it? There's always one person in here that I have no idea who it is. Always. Ugh. Kind of cold. I don't like cold coffee. I don't know how people drink iced coffee all the time. It would bug me to no end. Hello, number one. How are you? Did you catch me talking to myself? I do that often. I was having a conversation with myself about iced coffee. Yeah, it's a really fun show, huh? And then they leave. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I won't talk to myself. Actually, yes, I will, because, yeah, I can't help it. Totally cannot help talking to myself. I swear, if I'm getting sick, I'm gonna be pissed. I will be pissed if I am getting sick. Hey, Ryan. It's still weird saying my own name. How are you? How's everything? Good, hopefully? Hopefully good. It's frickin' freezing again. Relaxing? Yeah. Me too, kinda. Kinda. It's so frickin' cold here today, oh my god. We have a literal Arctic blast of air coming. I'm like, great. But we get snow, so I'm excited. It is it? It's like 19 degrees here. It's gonna be like down into the single digits later, like tonight or early later this afternoon. I'm like, that's wonderful. What's that noise? I hear a weird ringing. Very weird. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't even know how cold it is right now. I will see. It's really, actually, really cold here. If it wants to ever load. These weather apps never load. Like ever. Oh, we have some snow coming. That makes me happy. 16 degrees here. 16 degrees. And it's freaking windy. Really windy. I'm like, wow. So yeah. Wonderfully cold. Blistery cold. So what is on your agenda for the day? Anything fun? Exciting? Maybe, maybe not. Oh yeah, Mardi Gras is coming up. Oh, I want to. Oh, I would love to come for Mardi Gras. That would be so amazing. You don't like it because you lived there your whole life? Oh, no plans. Oh. Yeah, me either, except for writing the next book. So much fun. Mardi Gras would be fun. That would be so fun to go to. Hello, number two. How are you? Mardi Gras would be amazing to go to. Damn it. There we go. Sorry. There, yeah. Almost done with the second book. I can't believe I'm doing another book. Hello again, number two. How are you? hopefully well. Oh, I have the hiccups. You would think I'm a drunk. You would think I'm a freaking drunk. I wish. I wish I could drink. I want some champagne so bad. I really, really freaking do. How did the tarot cards work? Basically, all the major cards are they're archetypes, so they're universal symbols, and they just pick up on your energy. I just read your energy from the cards. It's very psychological. It's a very psychological thing. So say somebody is in prison, and they have no idea what's going on in the outside world. If you give them a deck of tarot cards and a book to learn, they would actually finally realize what is going outside in the, what is going outside, or what is going on in the world. You've never, what you mean, like try to read the cards? It took me a long time. It really honestly took me a really long time to actually get into the knack of reading tarot cards. I used to have to use the book, and I'm like, why? And then I really started to, for a year or 2 years, I just kept writing down one card a day. So at night, I would shuffle my cards. Hi, Jennifer Lopez. We have J-Lo here. Holy shit. But, that is amazing. I like that. I hope that's your real name. But yeah, it took me a long time. 2 years writing a card down a day for the energy of the next day. And then it just finally gets embedded into your subconscious mind. Then you draw a card, say, and you get the death card. That's a universal archetype, and we all know what that means in every culture. So it takes some time. And then you have to find the right deck, and then you have to find your own method of reading. And it's crazy. But it's still very psychological, especially if you go into Carl Jung and his depth psychology, and you go into his archetypes. That gives you more information, on the tarot cards. I'm trying to do runes. No idea. No clue whatsoever. I would love to be able to read the runes. Don't know how. No clue. When are you going to play? I use the Ouija. I don't know. I don't really need the board anymore. I do not need the board to communicate with spirit. So, I don't know. People like it though. So, it's coming sooner than later. Probably when I'm done with the next book. So, hello number 3. How are you? So yeah. I'll be doing the Ouija again though. I have 60 of them. I mean, I am not, at a shortage of Ouijas. So, I don't know. I just kind of took a break from it. It's like, it's much easier just to communicate with spirit without it. But I mean, it does come in handy and helpful. A lot helpful. If it wasn't for my first book, or my first couple books, it would have, without the Ouija, I would have never written them, because I channeled everything from those books. But yeah, it's different. It's interesting. Very interesting. So yeah. Do you do the Ouija at all, or anything? It's really good. It's really easy to do cards. Well, for me it is now, but yeah, it was not that easy for me for a long time. I was like, how do these people read cards so good? And then I finally figured it out. But I mean, I think everybody goes at it in a different method, in a different way. So it's not too bad. The runes just piss me off because I don't know what they mean. I throw them down and I'm like, okay, this makes no sense to me. I am not comprehending what they are saying. I don't understand them at all. So why am I even trying? But I still want to read the runes. I think they're beautiful. There's just like this mysticism about them. But yeah. Hello. Put around by chance. Any skipping messages? I don't know. I have no idea. All the readings are $6 for the one card. but you get more than one card. If you've ever seen me do a live reading, a lot more than one card. So yeah. But yeah, I wish I could do runes, but I just can't. I throw them down and I'm like, nope, don't get it, put them back up. And away they go. Oh, okay, yeah. Whoever took away the thumbs up, that's pathetic. Yeah, yeah, you get more than one card. So, that's funny. It pisses people off when they realize that they don't get a free reading. It really does. And then they get pissed. It's like, whatever. Nothing is free. Sorry. Nothing. Have you ever tried to read the runes, Ryan? They're the most... Oh, I just can't stand the runes. I cannot stand the runes at all. They're so hard to interpret. I'm like, what the fuck am I even looking at? Why am I trying? Runes? They're really, I mean, I don't get them. I don't get runes. Oh, I was talking about the people that, you know, that think that they're going to free reading when they come in here, but they don't. Hold on. I don't know if my cord will reach. Runes. So yeah, I don't know how to read runes, and I never probably will, so it's okay. But yeah, I don't understand any of these. I'm like, let me see. Like, you're just supposed to pull one rune, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that does not make any sense to me whatsoever. But they're nice, they're pretty, so I mean, they're really pretty runes. They're shiny. What are they? Hematite, I think? I don't know. But yeah, no clue what they mean. Well, some of them I do, but I mean, I just can't connect with them and make a story with them like I can with cards. They just don't have that. They're cool. I mean, they're really cool. I just don't get them. I'm like, nah, not for me. Don't get them at all. Hello, number 2 and number 3. So yeah, I'm just like, I tried for a while, and I'm just like, I can't do it. No idea, no clue, don't care. Well, I mean, I care because I want to read them, but yeah. Just too much. Too much crap. How are you, number 2 and number 3? Hopefully well. Hopefully well and in good health. It's starting to snow. I love it. Hello, number 4. How are you? So yeah, never, ever, ever will I read runes. They just don't fucking make sense. How is everybody? Not everybody talk at once. Contain yourselves. Or contain. Contain. Oh my god, I have Tawny on my mind. Contain yourselves. Contain. I said it again. Hi. The beginning of your book was so heartwarming and touching. The love you have for your family and friends, and your tribute to Chico was wonderful. Your book has a lot of energy. Thank you. Aww. Aww. Don't do that. Yeah, I did. I had to immortalize him. Because I did honestly think that by the time that book would be printed and published and circulating, I thought that he would be gone. So that was my last tribute to him. But yes, yeah. Yeah, thank you. That is so sweet. Isn't it big? It's a huge book. I'm like, holy crap. It's not very common anymore that you find the family colony or the family unit that actually sticks together and helps each other out. And, like little prairie on the house or prairie, little house on the prairie and, with, whatever, John Boy and all them, the Waltons. You don't ever see that anymore. Like the people staying home and, the parents passing and then the kids taking on the home. And that's what we're about. I mean, we're a very close-knit family. Very close. We have many differences, but we're still very, very, very close. That's a big book, though, isn't it? I mean, it's huge. I didn't expect it to be as big as it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is very sweet. And Chico, yeah. Well, now he's doing even better. So I'm like, wow. So yeah, there's a lot in there. A lot. There should be stuff in there on how to actually live it. It's sitting right here now. It is so big. It's everything I know, everything I practice, everything I've learned, everything I know. It's reviews of others, other workings. Aw, thank you. That means the world to me. That really does. I love that book, though. I loved writing it. Well, it was actually pretty interesting. How do I don't know what I just did. I don't know why I just saved something to my videos. That was really weird. It was weird writing the book. It was really weird writing it sober. Because these are my first books actually like completely sober of any kind of, like supplements and crap. I can't even write a letter. Oh, you could if you wanted to. Believe me, when it starts to happen, it happens. It just starts to flow and you really get into it and it's like, wow. By the time I was done, I was like, holy crap, there's 590 pages. And my best friend, my hairstylist, she's like, 590 pages in big cap locks. Really? I was like, yeah, it's big. It's almost like a grimoire. And then, you do get space like around the book so you can actually make notes. And I mean, that's what it's for. It's like a workbook. Hi, Smokey. How are you, love? How are you? But yeah, it's like a workbook. You can actually write in it and you can do whatever you want to it. You could burn it for all I care. No, don't burn it. I mean, if you want to. Aw, thank you for... Yeah, I mean, it just makes it look more professional. It looks a lot more professional when it's spaced, the right spacing and everything, and you have, your 1 inch margins all the way around, so it's just... I'm a shadow. How are you? I love you. Aw. But yeah, I like the book. It actually turned out well. Low number, I don't know, 6, 7, 8. Tired? Aw, love. I know, I am too. I'm waking up though because it's getting a lot colder outside. I can feel it. I can feel it in my wrist. Or I broke it. Literally, I was in the shower and I fell because I was up for 2 days years ago. And it literally went... My hand was backwards. That way. And I was like, I don't think that's right. And it just kind of went... I was like, that's not right. Something's wrong. I have like 5 hours till dad and I'm trying to find something to do. College classes, ew. Yeah, it was weird. It was a really weird thing. I was like, whoa. I was like, is that normal? And it just was like, yeah. Now it's healed. I was like, holy crap. My doctor's like, no, that's not normal. I was like, it did a total Linda Blair exorcist move. She's like, that's not normal. I'm like, I know. Fix it. So she did. Fucking had a cast on it. It was a bit crazy. And I'm right-handed, so I'm like, oh great, this is wonderful. I couldn't do my hair, I couldn't do anything. Care to do a reading over there? I have not done a reading yet. Yes. I will. I shall. If you want. And this arm is longer than this arm. Strange. Same with my dad's leg. When my dad broke his leg, he fell at the gas station and then sued the gas station. And then I evidently worked there after that for like twice. And his right leg is longer than his left. So it's just really weird. I'm like, yeah, well, my right arm is a lot longer than my left. Look at that. Seriously, that's how much literal. I'm like, wow. Now let's just break this one too, and let's just get everything all proportioned. Sorry. I know. Isn't that weird? It's weird. I was like, oh my god. It's really weird. And then you develop arthritis in it, and I'm like, oh great, thanks. So, but it's cool. What messages are your dreams? Got makeup in my contact. Oh, I hated that when I used to wear makeup. Oh, I can't. That's why I don't wear makeup anymore. All of the eyeliner, and I can't. Okay, un momento, my love. Good shuffles. I love good shuffles. Alright. Okay, my Quinn, my shadow, tell me when to stop. Got you. All right. Queen of Swords. Okay, so who's the female in the dream? Is there the female in the dream? It's all mental. It's mental, very mental. It's about changing the way that you're thinking and perceiving something. So that definitely to me would tell me that there is something or somebody in your dream, a representation. Okay, so it's basically, it's you trying to change the way that you're thinking and perceiving something. So it's like, okay, so, I don't know how to put it like nicely. So it's kind of like, okay, so Quinn, you need to, think of, the other side of the sword. Think of the other side of the coin. What's on the other side? Is the grass greener? Is it, it's not always greener on the other side. So it would be, perceiving, something. And then we do have the bird at the top. So, I mean, are we seeing the entire picture? The bird's eye view of your entire everything? The Ace of Swords. All right, so it's literally about you changing thinking, like your thinking pattern, the thinking process. So whatever it has to do, whatever it entails, Been having issues with a few people. Oh, so it's better, like it's discernment on how to set like boundaries and how to mentally tell them or mentally block them out, and so you don't get not traumatized, but you don't have to put up with their shit. So I mean, one side the grass is not greener, one side the grass is greener. So I mean, it's all focused on the thought process, definitely. The judgment card. So I mean, it pretty much is telling you that you need to wake up. Yeah, tell them to F up. So it's like, okay, it's a big major message saying, hey Quinn, you need to look around you. What is going on? You need to actually see what is going around you. What is going on around you with the people. So if you're having problems with like boundaries, or you're like trying to block them out of your mind, it needs to be done. But first, get the bird's eye view of the entire picture of what is going on. The Five of Cups. All right, so that would be you going into yourself to try to find out why, and trying to do a little bit of shadow work, possibly blocking out the past. We have that too, and that's definite right there. So I mean, with the Five of the Sword, or the Five of the Cups, that's you going into yourself. So I mean, if you want to block out the past, you can, but it's going to come up in later areas of your life. That trauma box in the brain, it will open like Pandora's box, so be careful of trying to suppress things like that. But it's basically telling you to actually examine everything. These people have hurt me long enough. Don't let them hurt you anymore. Don't let them hurt you. Make your mind up. So it's like the Ace of Swords is like, okay, it's time to make the mind up. What are we going to choose? Are we going to choose to, take the rotting, or are we going to take the beautiful, bountiful bush or tree or whatever that thing is, a fern? It looks like a fern hanging off of a crown. But yeah, it's like a big wake-up call. So the coffin, or not the coffin, but the coffins would definitely be like, okay, so you're being called. So it's like someone's calling you up from higher above, your higher, your deities, your spirits. Rotting is good, definitely, to these people. Well, the King of Swords. All right, so who would be the King of Swords in your life? Who would that be? Not a negative person. Not a negative person at all. You have a lot of swords here. So it's a lot of the mentality. Again, the King of Swords is like, okay, you need to actually have the bird's eye view of everything that is going on. And then you can make your decision on whether or not, you need to, like remove people out of your life, or give them a little bit of natural justice, which I don't think would be too far off, especially with all these cards. The Judgment card, I mean, that's pretty much justice right there. We have the Sword of Justice. We have all the swords of justice. The Ace of Pentacles. I have 2 great people and a lot of mental games from at least 5 people I used to be a part of their group. Ooh. Okay, so when you get to the root problem of it all, like getting rid of all of that negativity, like, embracing it, the Ace of Pentacles, this is when everything is going to start to open up for you, and that will be your past. So, I mean, you can actually, kind of shadow work it and see what you can come up with. Yeah, I'm experiencing the same thing with people in my life, too. Jealousy is a very bad thing. It makes people turn on you, and it's not great. It's not fun. It's stupid. But I mean, once you do shadow work through all of this, and you really get to the pinpoint, of how you are going to actually, overcome this, then the Ace of Pentacles will actually, be open for you. Legit caught the only guy in a lie. Caught the one guy in a lie. People are just ridiculous. Well, the Four of Pentacles, or the Wands, that's your means to celebrate. That's your, like, delineating, your, setting your boundaries. Like, okay, you guys are over here. I am pushing you out of my mind, so I do not have to deal with you anymore. I don't have to deal with your negativity. So literally, that's what's going to be happening. It's just that you have to, kind of delve into it and see what is going on, more so than ever. But I mean, you are going to come out on top, especially with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. So you're actually going to be flourishing a lot more than they will. So it does look like that everything that they're doing is actually going to be coming back around to them. Not like, not the 3 times 3 rule, but like what goes around comes around. And that would be them losing you. And then they can just wallow in their own, jealousy, remorse. Not remorse, because I don't think these people feel remorse. But their own jealousy and their own, their hatred. That's what they can, yeah. The Hermit. So yes, basically, yeah, I would do some shadow work on this and definitely see what you can find out. Kind of go under, undercover. Don't, let it be known that you're doing this. They want to have a dictator religious group with the basis of Chino. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of telling you to go on your own path because this would be very toxic for you, especially with the Hermit. I mean, definitely with the Hermit. You're your own person. You find your path. You don't listen to anybody and you don't take, orders. I'm going undercover as we speak. So yeah, I mean, it just, you are going to figure it out. And once you do, and once that Ace of Pentacles comes in, then you can actually, you can actually enjoy your own self and you can enjoy what's going on instead of having to worry about these people, trying to ruin or, do whatever it is that they're doing. That's really interesting. That's really, really, really interesting. I don't like, yeah, religious sects like that or groups. Oh yeah, I'm feeling ostracized from the group because I finally see the light of their colors. Yeah, that'd be, I mean, everything does indicate that you're seeing the, the bird's eye view of everything now. So, I mean, definitely go undercover and see what can happen. So the Six of Cups, all right. So did they, I mean, it seems like it started out all well and pretty and, it was nice and, they were good to you and then it kind of switched. Norse pagans who take it way out of context of what it is. Ooh, God. So they were all nice and kind and sweet and loving and all that, and they felt like family. Yeah, it did. Well, you have the bird's eye view, so you caught this, I think, earlier than you... If you would have not caught this, I think it would have progressed a little more, and it could have gotten worse, But, I mean, I do honestly think that since you did catch this in the beginning, well, it could have been in the middle. You're actually, you have a heads up on them. And then the owner had 2 strokes back to back. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I would go with, yeah, definitely do your shadow work, doing your undercover work. But I mean, it's going to come back to, I mean, you just said that they had 2 strokes back to back. So it is coming back around to them. They're doing something, obviously, that is religiously or, spiritually not good. I'm really great friends with him and told him I'm done with this. Good. Good. Yeah, you deserve the best. You don't deserve to be treated like crap or alienated or, feel orchestrated or orchestrated, whatever that word is, by anybody. So it's, yeah. I think you've already got this under control. I really honestly think that you do have this under control. How do you feel? This is very different. That's really different. That's really weird. Is it like a cult? Is that what's going on? Like, do they have a motive? Or they're just taking it way too far and way too seriously? Because everything is pretty good for you, but grim for them, which is good. And the funny thing is, they wanted me to teach in their Sever as well. Wow. That's a little scary. That's a little scary. It's like a freaking cult now. That's scary. That's scary. I'm very glad that you told the person that you were done with them. I wouldn't want to be a part of that. No, cults have motives, like Christianity. It's to convert. So I do not agree with that. And I agree with the Hermit going your own way. You doing your undercover detective work, which I think is incredible, and I love it. So I would definitely stay on your own path. Follow your own light, your own gut, your own intuition, and don't let them interfere with you at all. Because it could get pretty ugly. It could get pretty ugly. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something wrong, obviously. I don't know, it just seems like mental games, a lot of mentality, the mental games, the gaslighting is coming and, that kind of thing. I also dated the new owner of the cult at one point, and I even said to him, "What the fuck are you doing?" Dang. So it really is a cult. Oh, love. I'm glad that you told them that you're done. You don't think they would retaliate, do you? Like, oh, she left us, so we're gonna have to kill her. I don't feel that for you. I feel like that you would kill anybody that tried to cross paths paths with you in that kind of manner. You would be like, oh, bitch, no. You would not let that happen. It all started when they made alliances with new people and I could read the writing on the wall. So yeah, you saw right between them. You seen through them almost instantaneously. Yep, well, they can retaliate all they want because it's only going to get them, it's only going to go back to them. It's only hurting them. It's not going to hurt you. You're fine. You're fine. I mean, this is an ancestral card too. The Six of Cups. So, I mean, this is, family, ancestors. So you do have their protection, and you have the protection of your spirits and of your deities as well. Yeah, good. Okay, so that is good. That's actually very good. So I'm very, very happy that you did that. I don't want you to get caught up with anything like that. That is very scary. So now it's just a new beginning for you. Now you can go on your way and you can do your, be happy. Maybe you're going to form your own, group. Not a cult, a group. Coven, group, whatever it is. Yeah, they seem to take the mysteries a little way too seriously. Like, way too seriously. And it seems, I don't know, just something feels funny about it. It just feels really, really, really funny. Huh, actually what? What have you done? What did I say? Oh, your own group. Duh. Sorry. The blonde is, there's no more new growth, so I think I'm permanently blonde now. I have my own group of people that I do teach. Good, and that's the path that you should stick on, especially with the hermit, because that's going to bring you the greatest. That's going to bring you the greatest of what you want. Aw. Well, that's weird. That's really weird that they would do that, though, that they would switch and turn like that. But that's how cults are. That is exactly how a cult functions. So thank the gods that you're not in there. And they hate the guy I picked to help by my side. They freaking hate. Yeah, I would not. I would just be done with them. I would be like, nope, no more. I'm done with you. Nope. So it does seem like that everything is going to go in your favor, though. So if they do try anything else, it's only going to backfire on them. So nothing's going to, penetrate your, since you have your, reflective charms up and everything, and you're warding up. They call them an oathbreaker. Yeah, and it's really weird what they do in cults to people that break the oaths. But I highly doubt that they would go to that extreme. I do not feel that they would go to that extreme. I don't know, because it seems like that they take some kind of mysteries from the past. And I don't know, I kind of see like a ritual reenactments being taken place, but they take place a little too much, a little too in-depth. Oh god, no, I'd like to see him try, because it's going to be backfire. It will definitely backfire. You have nothing to worry about, my love. You already know. You already have the formation of everything that is going on here. And you've already gotten yourself out of it. So, I mean, it's going to lessen and lessen over time. It will get weaker and weaker. And they are probably going to die out themselves. Because that's what happens. They do what? What am I saying? That's right. What do they do? Oh, the taking the reenactment of like these ancient, different mysteries and like reenacting them to the point of extremes. It's a little scary. It's a little scary of what, kind of just what I'm picturing and what I'm visualizing, what I'm seeing. I would not want to be in that group at all. It's a little scary, my love. A little scary. It's so funny because they see me as a weakling, but in reality, I'm the strongest enemy they don't want. You're far from weak. You're far from weak. The people that call you weak are weak themselves. So it would be the cult that is weak, not you. Not you, my love. Definitely not you. How do we feel? You're gonna totally, you're above them. You're up here, they're down here. You're completely fine. Them, I don't know about what's going to happen to them. But I do feel like that they're going to be, fizzling out because it's not going to last. Cults do not last long. They don't. The newest member was a Christian for legit half his life, and because he finally became Norse, I was dying of laughter. See, they have a purpose. They have a manipulation system going on. That's really, I don't like that. I do not agree with that. Witches, pagans, esoteric people, occult practitioners, we do not try to convert people and bring people over to our side. That's the Christians and the cult's jobs, is to draw people, I did for like 1 to 2 episodes, but that's it. But did they reenact it like that hard? Like, did they go to those extremes? Because that's pretty much what this... Okay. I was like, oh my god. Yeah, I seen like 1 or 2 episodes, but I am not really into the Norse paganism. But this is really interesting. They reenacted it. See, that's weird. That's scary. Because it does seem like that they would take it to the extent of hurting somebody. I mean, whether it be like, a scratch on the arm by a sword, that's still physical hurt. And that's not what we do. That's not what true, occultists do. Some think that they do, but they don't. Is it snowing? A little bit. I love it. I'm glad that you told them that you're done. That's weird. That is just really weird. I don't get it. I don't get the whole people trying to, like convert you and get you to follow their faith. And, I don't get it. Just let everybody be and let everybody follow their own path. I don't get it. So how do we feel about the reading? You're going to be fine, though. Nothing is going to harm you. And if they think that they are, then they have something to... Yeah, they have... No, you're way above them. That's... That's funny, because my video today is about cults. It's really, really, really weird. Legit, because the true ones they did have all came over with me to my group. Yeah. Hello. How are you? Shadow. Yo. But yeah, you have a good group. You have good, you have a good-natured group. Their group, it will fizzle out and fall and fail. Good. I'm glad you're good. They will fizzle out and fail like all cults do. So you don't have anything to worry about, love. Nothing. Nothing, because your magic, I mean, it's going to be a hell of a lot stronger than what they're going to try to pour at you, which would be reenactments from a TV show. Anyways, how are we feeling? Sorry. That's messed up. Been getting a lot of the leader cards popping up. Also, Lucy has been popping up as well. I'm so content. Good. Yeah, you got a lot of good on your side. A lot of good on your side. So, we feel good. I hope. Stay away from them, please. Stay away. Get out. Get out. Like Amityville, get out. Get the hell out. Stay away. A little scary. So maybe, or may not have energy bombed accidentally last night. Hey, who cares? Well, look at what they did to you. Okay, hold on, Billy. Who? Bridge troll, get out! Oh, the troll on the bridge. I'm like, huh? Ooh, where's the troll? Oh my god. So we feel good about the reading. You're good, you're safe, thank God. That's all I'm... That's all that, yeah. That's all that concerns me, is that you're safe. And that you're out of that, you know, that sect. Energy bomb them, who cares? Do it. You're good. You're very good. They dance today. They do. They dance for you always. All right, Billy. Okay, will your ex come back home? Un momento, por favor. Okay, Billy, tell me when to stop shuffling. Crap, it is so windy. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we have the Hierophant. Okay, so this is a very unorthodox way. So are you in it? Was it like kind of an unorthodox like relationship? Like kind of taboo? I don't know why this person left, but it does kind of seem like that they do miss their significant other. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you feel like that you two are like twin flames. Hi, brother. I don't know if you guys feel like that you're twin flames, but it does feel like that you guys are twin flames and that you guys are meant to be. So something, I mean, if the person, are you having communication with them at all? Because these two keys, it's like you guys fit together. You guys fit together perfectly. Everybody loves Gustavo. So it does seem like that, yeah, that there is a possibility of the person coming back to you. It's not, I mean, the King of Swords, all right, so yeah. The butterfly is out of the cocoon, so I would definitely say, you know, the mentality of what this other person is thinking, I don't know if they just needed to take a break from the relationship. I do not know, honestly, what happened with the relationship. Still around. It's been 4 years. He left me for a younger girl. Ooh. See, and I do think that that's not going to be a good thing. It's not going to, it's really not going to end up well. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's going to end up well. He is much older, a lot older. And once this person grows up a little more and they're going to be like, okay, well, I don't want to be with you because you're not younger again. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's a really weird mentality that a lot of people have. I do honestly feel like that there is that thought, though, of going back. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, the King of Wands, so there's a lot of energy surrounding this. I would definitely say, yeah. I mean, there is a very good possibility of your person coming back to you, coming back and, you know, saying that they're sorry, or, you know, how many times has this happened? Like, while you guys were actually together? Did it ever happen? Did you guys ever split up for a brief period at all? I'm 15 years old, older than him. We're married. Huh? We were married 18 years. Oh, I was like, whoa. See, that's kind of why I think, no, first time, okay. Good. That's really good. Well, the Ten of Wands, or the Ten of Swords, sorry. No, not yet. So actually the Ten of Swords does kind of yeah, it represents, to me that would be the end of, the way they're thinking. This, hi Shay, the way that they're thinking, the way that they're doing things, the way that things are actually going. So that would be everything is kind of lifting with the Ten of Swords. So I mean there is that, kind of little bit of a bleak, sunrise, or we can see the sun peeping through the darkness. That would be that glimmer of hope. So yeah, I do honestly feel like that it could be sooner than later that they do come back to you, or that communication starts back up and then they come back in. So it doesn't seem like it's too far off at all. The Three of Wands, so it does seem like I'm ready to move on, but he's asking me to wait. But man, it's been 4 years now. See, so if you're ready to move on, move on. The Three of Wands. That would be your. I mean, it's like you have been on. Since you've been apart, you're on more stable. You're stable by yourself. You're being more comfortable by yourself. So there is that possibility of you being, just going on your own and saying, just screw this. It's not going to work out. But then again, I mean, there is that still there. I do feel that chance of that person coming back to you. So it's very different. I mean, the Four of the Wands. So this would be celebration, a reason to celebrate. So this to me would tell me that, yeah, either you choose to, completely just say, okay, this is done, I'm over, and I want to move on, or it's you two getting back together, and then there's reason for celebration. So you do have some options of what you can do, and I do think that either way you will be happy. But I do feel like that, once you do move on and get, happy, and you find somebody, and then, I feel like that they'll come back, and, and then that's going to really put a giant, like, boulder, in your lap. And it's just like, what? It's very interesting. That's really interesting. The Nine of Wands. It doesn't look like it's a very good relationship with them two. It doesn't look like it's a very good relationship with those two at all. So, I mean, I do think they're definitely going to be, I don't think that they're going to last. I think that he's going to be coming back to you. I really honestly do. The World card, yeah. So, yeah, basically, he's still in your world. So, I mean, there is the chance that he is going to come back. Cards are never set in stone, but there is that chance that he is going to come back. But either way, if you choose to go on your own, you're going to be happy. If he does come back, you're going to be happy. So, I mean, you're going to be happy either way. But, I mean, I do feel like that it will happen again. The split up. It'll be like a second time split up. Which I don't like. So, you have options, though. So, you know the formations of what could possibly happen in the near future. How do we feel? How do we feel about that? Just their relationship is just, it feels very weird. Very strange. It doesn't feel, I mean, it just feels very, very off and very odd and very unconventional. And it doesn't seem like it's going to last. It doesn't feel solid like you two at all. So if you do want to go on your own, it's your choice. So, but if you want to wait, that's your choice. You have, you have some options of what could happen. That's what you need to think about. That's what we need to think about is what do you want? What do you specifically want? What is going to make you happy? Specifically you. Not anybody else, but you. And all the cards do indicate that you will be happy. And that's my main concern is you being happy, not anybody else, just you. So, I mean, if you do decide to go on your own, you're going to be happy. You're going to find somebody. You'll be okay. If you do, decide to, let it happen again, there is a chance that it might not happen again. The breakup, the split up. It could, it could be just this 4 year. I mean, that's a long split up, 4 years. So, you don't have to thank me. So how do we feel, though? A roundabout. think about, like what you want and what's going to make you happy, the happiest, instead of, what's going to make, somebody else happy. Who's going to make you happy? You got to make yourself happy first. And you're very strong and you're very powerful. And I know you can make yourself happy first. And I kind of think that you already know what you're going to decide, what kind of choices are going to have to take place. Hey, you, how are you? But yeah, it's overall, it's going to end up good for you. For them, I don't know. I just know it's going to end up good for you. So as long as you're happy. I just feel when I move on, that's when he comes. That's what I told you earlier. When you do move on, it's going to come back and it's going to be like, well, what the hell is happening now? I don't understand this. So you do have some choices to make. I would definitely just kind of talk. I would talk to him and be like, hey, I'm ready to move on. I want to move on with my life. I want to get on with it. You're either going to come back or not. So it's like, be very blunt, like right to the point, right to the chase. Don't, beat around the bush with him. Just be like, hey, what the hell do you want? Put your foot down and make sure that you're happy, though, first. Don't let anybody else, compromise or make you unhappy. It's not worth it. Your happiness is priceless. And you deserve all the happiness that you want, that you deserve. So, okay, now you know, though, what kind of formations and what could happen if you were to, get back with him, or if you were to leave. And then you can make your choices and decisions based off that. This we talked about, and it has. It's been forever. I've been busy writing books and working. So how do we feel, Billy, about the generalness of the reading, the general of the reading? Oh, damn. Hopefully good. But yeah, I want to see you happy first, not anybody else but you. Yeah. Huh. Aw. You have got to let me know. You've got to let me know what happens. I love feedback. I do. Because I do think that you're very strong, you're very powerful, and that you're okay on your own. So I do think that you'll have some pretty good choices to make. Very wise decisions. Because I do not think you're a fool whatsoever. At all. So make sure you're happy first. Okay. See? There we go. That is the attitude. I love that. Your happiness is first. First and foremost. That's it. Nobody else's. It's you. So yeah, just be like, what the hell do you want from me? I would. No. Don't be mean like that, but just be like, what do you want? I mean, it's, not rocket science. That's crazy. Do let me know, though, what happens. Do let me know. That's exciting. All right. Okay, Shay. After Shay, all readings will be done. What was that? Oh. Thank you. Yes, I just want you to be happy. That's it. So, yes. Mon chéri, how are you? He's trying to get me to drop the charges for the divorce, and I was wondering if you are still feeling the same thing. So you want to know, okay. Oh, wow. That's interesting. So you want to know basically what's going on with him again? Like with this whole situation? Say hello, I got to go back to work on my spells. Well, you have fun. It was good to see you. Pop in. So you want to know basically, okay. This is interesting. Yeah, they're done after Shay. I'm sorry, bro. Okay, one more good one. That was a funky one. Okay, mon chéri, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. All right. He's trying to get around the legal system. So he's basically trying to, I mean, does he want to get back with you? Is that what he's trying to do? He doesn't want to get a divorce because he wants to be legal. He wants all the benefits of being able to be married, but not be with you. So I do think it's a trap. But I still see what's happening. I don't like what's happening. It's not right. It's not right for him to want to use you for his status or for anything that will keep him here in the United States. The courts, I don't think that they're going to like that if you want to drop it. Now, the King of Swords, okay, we have the judge, so that would be more of a judge, too. I do think that, yeah, he's covering something up big time. I honestly feel like he's covering something up, and he wants you to drop the case because he doesn't want to have to go back. He knows what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't want to. It's totally up to you, my love. But I do feel like, yeah, I don't feel anything good coming from him at all anymore. No. There is nothing but negativity coming from him, and you are radiating more positivity now than you have ever. Like, I have felt so much positivity from you right now. It's not. I mean, the Two of Pentacles, if you decide to get back with him, it's going to be, you know, one hell of a friggin' juggle to try to juggle that and drop the case. You know, it's going to be up in the air. You know, you're not going to know what to do. It's going to be like the ship is going to sink again, you know, so it's going to be, you know, full circle, you know, the entire thing happening again and again and again. And he just wants to stay here, the Tower. So basically, I mean, if you do drop it and you keep him, I don't feel like anything good will come of it. I feel like that he will definitely do the same thing. I mean, with the Tower card, it will be just, I mean, no. I just honestly do not think it will ever work. But that's my honest opinion. The Hermit. So yeah, he is, I am not going back to him. Come hell or high waters, I will never go back to him. Thank the gods. But yeah, the Hermit card would definitely be you, you know, on your own. You're finding yourself again, you know who you want. I would not drop those. I would not drop it at all. Because it's just going to make things worse for you. The Three of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like he's, you know, in cahoots with somebody. Trying to talk his way into, you know, getting out of trouble and, you know, keeping himself, you know, in the limelight, in the safe light, not the limelight, like the safe space. Nothing but negativity will come from him. Ace of Wands. So yeah, that's good energy, and this is you. If you choose not to, like if you choose to, you know, keep, you know, the divorce final, this is the energy of you want. So I know you do. I know you do. So, I mean, this is the Ace of Wands. That's that newfound energy that'll be coming. And that is when the divorce is final and you're like, oh my God, I'm free. You know, I don't have to deal with that anymore. And he is just going to be off on his own. But definitely the Ace of Wands would definitely be like a refresher. So it would be like the beginning of a new relationship for you, especially with you and your person of interest. The King of Pentacles, yeah. So I see him here. Tavish, definitely, yeah. Just using it. He's just wanting you to drop those, those cases, that case, because he wants to stay here. He doesn't want to go back, and he knows what's going to happen. He knows what's going to happen if you do drop, or if you don't drop the charges. So it's a manipulative game that he is playing, and I do see the same thing playing out. I see the same thing playing out. But then again, I see you being happy when you make the choice. I do, yes. I still see the car. It's perfect. I mean, perfectly. I see on top of the buildings. It's like literally like a helicopter going through. That's just the way I'm seeing it. Not a literal helicopter. But it's like, okay, I'm seeing from above, the bird's eye view, and it's like, there's the car and there's the police behind him. It does not look good. It does not feel good. It feels like he's using you and manipulating and trying to get in good graces, not only with the legal system, but with you. Yeah, I'm still seeing the car. All of it. So it's him. He's trying to save his ass at your expense. So, how do we feel about that, my love? I don't like it. I don't like that he's, trying to use you and manipulate you to, kind of get with the court. Oh. To get in the good graces of the courts. Because he knows what's going to happen. He definitely knows what's going to happen. But nothing, I personally know, honestly, my opinion is no, nothing good will come of this if you do stay. Or if you keep the charge, or if you drop them. It's better than what you thought? Oh, wow. Why? What did you think? What were you expecting? Very grim, like, you're not in any danger. No. I don't feel like that you're in any danger. But just, keep your case. That's all I gotta say. Just keep your case. So you will be happy. He was going to get away with it. Yeah, he was. Past tense. He won't get away with it. He's not going to get away with it. So, you are going to be fine. And for him, nah, not so much. I would just keep on doing what you're doing and get it over with as quick as you can. Mon chéri. I hate that. I hate readings like that. They're just blah. Very blah. So how do we feel? Roundabout, how do we feel about this particularly? Oh my God, I'm smoking a cigarette without that thing. Good? Okay. Oh, mon chéri. That's messed up. That's very messed up. I don't get people. I do not get people. At least you feel it is. I think you'll be okay. I think you just, as long as you keep your case, I think you'll be good. But without the case, I don't think it'll end up in disaster. And I don't want to see that for you. I'm sorry, I know it's bad. Oh, it's okay. No, it's okay. It'll go away. It will go away. Trust me, I feel it. Oh, my love. It's okay. It's just difficult to feel it. Like, feel it. Like, all the different emotions. It's like, wow. So, yes. Okay, guys, I gotta get out of here. I have got to go get dog's medicine, and I have got to go to the liquor store for my mother. So, everybody have a good day. Stay safe. All of you. And I love you guys. Yeah, I gotta go before it starts snowing more. So, I love you guys. Everybody, please be safe. Stay healthy, happy, all that good stuff. Joyous. I will try. I will see you guys tomorrow. So, I love you guys. Bye, brother. Everybody try to have a good day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If I can get out of here. There we go. All right. Bye, guys.